you're late to the party, and it's the first Innergeekdom battle of 2018. Fatal 5-Way.
Yes, we've got a slew of new competitors heading into this match, and I'm really looking forward to see what kind of talent they have as far as the Schmoedown goes.
One old bee, essentially, amongst the newbies. Coy Jandrew, which we have seen him come out successful in one of these fatal matches.
Well, Adam has also been a part of it as well when he was
He's
with
been
Team
gone
Superheroes.
forever.
Granted, yes, he has been gone forever, but he is still he's kind of familiar with what's going on.
Right, and that's the thing is, all of them, I'm assuming, being that they've been inducted into the Innergeekdom League, know a thing or two when it comes to the Innergeekdom questions, essentially. So let's get into the Fatal 5-Way battle. I'm assuming this is going to be a number one contendership against Jeremy, or are they figuring that out still?
I guess Jason.
Jason, not Jeremy. I miss Jeremy so much. I miss his flying, but I also love the captain, Inman. Well, I guess he's the number one.
I don't know. It just says Fatal 5-Way. So
yeah. Well, we're gonna find out if they've got the goods now. I miss Jeremy. But I love Jason. And Hector. Yeah, I love all the different colors.
It gives like this fresh.
Yeah! Sonic.
Woohoo! Look at I'm wearing my Doctor Who shirt.
Hell yeah.
And she's wearing Harry Potter. I already love her already.
I love them all.
Hello, Schmoedown fans, and welcome to the movie trivia Schmoedown, a special Innergeekdom match, the first of
I love all the
season
colors.
5 here. I am Mark Ellis. You know me. You may not know who that is. He's Mr.
You look so bitter. Ken, step out of the hate. Join the
glad
light.
to have me here today, and I'm excited.
I'm glad.
You are. This is going to be a lot of fun. These are the competitors that used to get beat up on the playgrounds in school, and now are using that experience to chase glory. And I understand it. I was choked too for wearing a Return of the Jedi shirt. And look where I am now, at the top with the Lion's Den. You too can dream, kids.
I have apologized for choking you on multiple occasions. This is the Innergeekdom. Everybody's got a little bit of geek rumbling around inside of them. It's obvious on some people more than others. You can clearly tell Ken is, maybe not with me, a 5-star athlete, but particularly with these 5 competitors we have today. It's a Fatal 5-Way, Ken, and it could lead all the way to Jason Inman, but they have some hurdles to climb before they get to that mountaintop.
Absolutely. This is a qualifying match. The winner of this will face the winner of another Fatal 5-Way qualified match coming, all like you said, for the right to chase that title with Jason Inman. Like I said, a lot of glory.
It's like
here.
a shorthand tournament.
We have a lot of people who have competed, whether it's in teams,
Magic, use it, baby.
They come in with experience, and then we have some rookies. But that term rookie doesn't mean they're fresh off the truck. Asking where to be an actor here, having fun. These are skilled competitors. One of them I know very well, and he is my pick to click today, but we'll talk about that after they're done talking about themselves.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I love about the Innergeekdom, is that it's full of heartbreak.
Corey's done it.
There's 5 seats over there. Only one of those seats is going to leave this studio feeling good about it. A guy who loves seeing emotion and tears. The Innergeekdom's something I really get jacked up for, Ken.
Absolutely, as you should, as you should. 5-star athlete?
5-star athlete. This guy right here, blue chipper.
Not at bar basketball.
All right, sounds good to me. Let's go to the comments. I want to hear what they have to say about themselves.
I'm Adam Havoc. I've competed in the Schmoedown twice before, lost both times. Really excited to be doing singles, and really excited to see sort of what I can do without what I thought was my better half.
Hey everybody, my name is
Magic.
Marky.
Magic user, baby! I knew it.
For the girls
I
today,
think we found Vanessa's
not
girl.
very many girls can kind of hold their own in this arena, and I'm really
I already love her already.
to get my own shot to do it.
You know, I've not been the proudest of my last 2 performances, but I do feel more confident. I'm back in the game. I'm used to the lights. I think I know what I'm talking about. I love my Marvel. I love my DC. I love the world of comics, but every time I forget the stuff I know, and I remember the stuff I
Going
don't.
with the tank,
so I'm
huh?
really curious how today goes now that I feel a little less pressure.
My name is Mike the Answer Man Carlson, and basically I'm
No,
here
it might be
because
Carlson that
I
he's
get
going
bored,
for.
okay? I get bored hosting my podcast and being on Netflix and in major national commercials, and I decide, hey, I'm going to come to the internet. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to do this whole thing because I'm bored.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
Damn,
am Mark,
I like
the
him.
Enforcer Donovan.
He could be part of
and I'm
Team
here to get
Action, but
some
like the lax
done.
action.
Winning
the
is
laction.
my business.
He's
I'm really
above
excited to have
Team
fresh
Action.
blood in here.
He's
I
got
love
a
people that
better
love comics. I love people that have nerddom. I love geekdom. I love these people. But I'm excited to see him lose.
I'm actually really excited to play against Mike Carlson and Coy. Coy, I was a guest on his Marvel show, and he knows his stuff. Mike Carlson, I've seen on movie fights multiple times. I know that he's very film knowledgeable. I'm curious to see how these guys do when the pressure is on and they have to answer questions that are to very specific topics.
Okay, I'll be honest. The Answer Man has not always been the coolest guy in the room. All right? As a little answer boy, I was someone who loved Marvel, loved DC. Okay? So I know all of this nerd stuff. It's not nerd stuff to me. It's just regular stuff.
My first match being a Fatal 5-Way is a gift. Because I am allowed 5
It's
victories
everybody
at
outside the
same
circle that calls
time.
it the
Every
nerd
single one of those people is going down.
They're all trying
and
to
I'm
get
gonna
into
continue.
that circle, though.
Who are they?
It's funny how things change.
Doesn't matter to me. They're in my rearview mirror.
I am super excited just to kind of get my feet wet. I hope this is the first of many Schmoedowns, and I hope I can start doing some team stuff. And I don't know, this is my first chance.
Opening
I
up
just
the
don't want to screw it
world.
up, and I
We need to
I'm
get
liking
to
it.
play
We
with
need to get
everybody.
to.
Look, I know there's a lot of steps to get to where I want to be.
Said Colin Powell.
I said girl.
That's all.
I said Colin
Heck of a borrow.
Powell. I said girl.
Still a little bitter. And I think that'd be a really fun shot to go against a former teammate and, take him down.
The goal here, basically, is just to humiliate and make me feel better about myself, okay? To fill that deep, dark hole that I have in my soul.
He's my pick.
That's what I'm here for. Jason Inman, fine. I'll come after him. I don't care. I don't care if it's Jason Inman. I don't care if it's Jason Schwartzman.
The Enforcer's debuting today. To my other
Rushmore.
competitors, I have to say, win or lose, it's just business. And I'm getting paid. Paid in victory.
Don't underestimate me. I know I'm gonna walk in and be like, oh, look at, what do you know? I know I'm wearing Harry Potter and stuff, but I have a lot of other random factoids up here. So just be careful.
So I've been running on the treadmill, I've been looking at names, I've been watching these movies preparing for Infinity War, I've been doing my show all about Marvel, I've been watching DC, I've been taking names, reading names, and I'm
Is that
coming
where
for
you were
names,
watching Doctor
especially
Strange
during
before
coming.
I got home?
No, I like Doctor Strange.
Practicing?
No, I like Doctor Strange.
I
I do.
love a good
I really
sense of
should
humor,
invest
and
in
Mike Carlson certainly
watching Lord of the
brings
Rings
that
again.
to the table. He does podcast The Ride, and it's going to be a roller coaster of emotion. Not only
It's where
for
I
him,
get taken
If I
down
was
every time.
studying, I would have done Incredible Hulk because that's the one I really need to know.
That would be none other than Coy Jandrew.
I just like Benedict
Yeah, Coy,
Cumberbatch.
he's a fast talker, but he's great with the answers. He came here at Innergeekdom and just kind of made his presence known in the Schmoedown. But I'm telling you right now, I'm a big fan of everyone here, but I love Mark Donica. But my pick to click to win today
Mark.
is the answer man, Mike Carlson.
I
I've
knew
seen
it.
this guy fight, debate, whether it's in costume.
That's my
dressed in
pick.
Himself. I've
That's-
seen him dressed
that's who I got.
as a lobster.
I'm wrong,
Win debate.
girl. I gotta go
think
with Keaton.
this guy's got what it takes today.
I'll
Is that
agree
how
with
you
you.
say
Mike
it?
Carlson is a master debater
He
when it
sure
comes
will
to
know
debating
it
himself. But we
by
do have
heart
a wild card
eventually
here today too. I mean, you
after
look at
this
somebody like
performance.
an Adam
Do
Alabama.
I have to continue with this guy?
And you also have Keaton. What's her last name? You guessed
Markey.
it. Markey. And how funky is she going to get today? It's going to be
There
her
it is.
first time competing in an Inner Geekdom. She got the call to compete last second. She showed up here to the studio, and boy, is she ready to go.
Absolutely. One of the interesting things here is Adam Halavic. His name can be said
Who?
14 different ways.
Slavic.
You can choose it each time you want. But he is coming here representing Hyper RPG. He has competed here
VFX
before.
guy,
Hector
too.
Guevara. We know Hector's pedigree as a competitor here and a champion here. Will that rub off on Adam?
Adam Halovac, it sounds like Univac, the first computer. Will he be a computer of knowledge here today? Oh, I want to leave now, Ken. I'm going to ditch you in the midst of a Tale of the Tape promo. Here we go, Ken. Let's look at some beautiful pictures. Tell me some strengths and weaknesses.
All right, these are all geeks to the core. Adam Halavic, he knows his Marvel movies, his DC movies. I've heard him say he likes Star Wars, but I'm not entirely sure. Mark Donica absolutely knows Star Wars. He is a former podcast host of a Star Wars show. He knows his stuff there. Keaton's wearing a Star Wars jacket, but I also
Disney.
think she really knows Disney films and Star
Done.
Wars as well. She's
Is
pretty
Disney
confident
in there?
You wear a
Disney's
Star Wars
not in
jacket
there.
like I did
It's
in the
not.
playground in 1983.
It's his
you
own
know your
thing.
Star Wars.
She hosts Disney movie news on the Popcorn Talk
Absolutely.
Network. Does that translate
That's
to
a thing?
Marvel and Star
Yes, it is a
Wars?
Mike
thing.
Carlson
Well-
I watch
is
it every
good
once in a
debating
while.
Marvel movies, DC movies, and all
Is it
these
Taco Bell
geekdoms, but I
Mania?
think his strength might be Harry Potter. Maybe it's not. You're going to find out.
Mike Carlson can also tell you what insurance to use.
That's true. And Coy Johnson.
If that's not a
his
Baja Blast,
strengths
then
include Marvel
I can't
movie
deal.
news, answering questions about Marvel movies and
I think Disney should be in the
You got a
interview.
hell of a tale to tape, Ken. You know, some
Disney
people may
fans are
consider you a heel.
rampant.
I consider you, well, you're kind of a dick, but you're one of my friends, so let's get ready to go.
all right. Well,
All right.
it's time for the movie
Trivia Schmoedown. I don't know how long he's going to go with it.
Rounds to a finish, Mark.
I love
We
that.
have got
3 rounds to a
5
finish.
Competitors. Let's start bringing them out. Introducing first.
Entrances.
From
See how they're going to do it.
It's coming out as Iron Man. Because he uses ACDC. Oh, Bowser.
Might have found that backstage, Ken. I'm not sure if he brought that to the studio, if he's going to be walking out of here, but he seems very Dragon Mario game.
Now, we don't, Nintendo, it's not a question yet, right?
Nintendo, it's something for us to talk about.
Might be.
Well, eveventually it will be.
Here's our
Universal and
Making his
Imagine, whatever the hell their names is. People with the minions. Imagination?
Imagination.
Illumination! Now line them up and gun them down. I want to come out with a power glove.
There you go.
So bad.
It might be the reference to one of the longest running WWE champions of all time.
I can't hear them.
And their opponent.
The music's too loud.
Disney Movie News on the Popcorn Talk Network. She is Keaton Magic Marquis. Is that it? Is that a marker or a lightsaber, Ken? I think it's a doctor. He pointed it at her a company that she won.
Whenever we go to Disneyland, we bring our sonic screwdrivers.
We do.
They're a big hit.
Yeah.
That is one adorable board right there. Should be under my Christmas tree sometime in 2000.
Absolutely. And
Those are good signs.
their
Came up.
opponent. Also making his much anticipated movie trivia Schmoedown debut from Podcast Alright. He is Mike the Excellent
She's just like, you know what? I'm here. Let's do this.
It kind of reminds me of, what's his name in National Treasure? Justin Bartha's
Oh,
character.
yeah.
Or just Justin Bartha.
Oh, yeah, he's got like the mannerisms.
Respected game. I am on board with Carlson. But their opponent coming in for the record.
Boy's ready to fight, though.
In the Innergeekdom from Marvel Movie News, Crazy Coy John.
Oh, here comes John.
Oh, snap.
Oh, there, right there.
Your left.
Looking very scared. He's waving and happy to be here.
He's a good guy.
But I'm always on your
Good guy.
left.
I like his vibe. He's a good guy to hang out with on a beach. Maybe play some bongos naked with. I understand what's going on.
You know, I'm not sure where you're going with that one, but incredible intros all to our competitors, new and old. My favorite costume is Mike Carlson dressed like a bully in a movie about Google. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's pretty funny. You should add that to your comedy skits.
Thank you very much. You'll probably catch me in Portland in a couple weeks.
It looks like we have 5 OKs. It is time. Let's get ready
To Schmoedown!
Okay. Your first category comes from the world of DCEU. These are questions about the current DCEU. And it is Junkie XL, alongside Hans Zimmer, scored the music for which DCEU film? DCEU? I like the Wonder Woman.
I would 5, 4, 3,
Tom Holkenborg, yo.
1. We start
Holkenborg.
with Coy.
Wonder Woman.
No,
That is incorrect. Looking
that was
for
just Junkie.
No, that was Harry Garrison
Jesus
something.
Christ.
Never mind,
That
it
is
wasn't.
incorrect.
Incorrect.
Mike Carlson.
Two wonderful men scored Batman vs Superman.
There it is. There it is.
Keaton.
She got it right.
Was writing Batman vs Superman, but I put Wonder Woman.
Incorrect. With the Wonder Woman that is incorrect, we go to Mark.
Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Give him a point.
Oh, full
Paladin.
title.
Batman vs Superman.
All right, we are off and running here. All right.
Full title.
Question number 2 in the category of Marvel. Coy, keep your pants on. What Game of Thrones star plays Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse?
What's her real
Game of
name?
Thrones expert, I probably would have got this wrong.
I'm an X-Men fan, not an expert.
I don't. Oh my god.
It just popped in my head.
Oh, wait.
Why can't I think
3,
of her real name?
2, and 1.
Damn it.
Pens down.
I can't
Pens
think of
down. We're looking at answers starting with Mike Carlson.
The answer is Sophie Turner.
That is correct. Keaton.
Damn it.
Best friend, so
I would have accepted it. No, but no. Donica.
Saw it on a plane.
I didn't. Wrong.
He actually wrote "saw it on a plane."
Okay.
So you sawed
Sophie
it
Turner.
on a
That's
plane?
correct.
You sawed it
Boy.
off on a plane?
That is correct. All right.
I'm gonna cut that joke short.
That was a stupid joke. I'm sorry.
Okay, kids. Your next category is in the world
She blinked
of
too.
The Hobbit.
You and your here we go. Oh, I know the Hobbit.
Your question is:
Oh.
Who attacked Lonely Mountain, driving Thorin and his kin from living there?
Those are words you put into a sentence well, sir.
Are you talking to me?
He's talking to you
Very
there,
much.
Josh.
Go to 5, 4, 3, 2. I put these on myself. And 1.
All right, looking for answers starting with Keaton.
Smile.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
correct.
right. Smog. He was the one that
All right,
went in and took it over.
Yeah.
I told you, it's
The wizard
terrible.
with a beard.
That,
Yeah, see, I went
Solid
with
guess.
the
correct.
Solid guess.
Cool.
what's his nuts?
Very excited to say smile.
The one that
That's
starts with an
correct.
S.
Mike Carlson.
I just
Which
wrote
is all of them.
No.
No.
Can we accept that I'm campaigning to...
Saying
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Question 4. Categories in the category is Star Wars. In The Last Jedi, what was the name of Benicio del Toro's character?
He was in Traffic. Remember that? Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
5.
Alicia Silverstone.
3.
What's-
2,
Damn it, I don't
and
remember his name.
1. All right, pens down, looking for answers starting with Mark Donica.
It stands for Don't Join DJ.
That is correct. Point there. Adam Halavik.
DJ.
That is correct. Point there. Coy.
12 Monkeys, Brad Pitt.
Almost accurate, but wrong. Mike Carlson.
I just wrote the name Alexander.
It's a good one.
They're staying pretty
It was
even.
a meanie butt and a cheese, so I just wrote cheese.
That is
DJ, damn it.
incorrect.
Meanie
Incorrect.
butt and a cheese.
We have Donica and Halavik in the lead with 3, Keaton with 1. Next question, number 5.
We go to the category of Lord of the Rings. These are like the Hobbit except good. Your question is: in the Fellowship of the Ring, when Gimli jumps the gap in the stairs in the mines of Moria, someone grabs his beard and saves him. Who is that person? You ever grab another man's beard?
Several times.
I saw Billy Gibbons live on stage recently. I wanted to touch
I can't remember what his actual name is, so I put Strider.
3,
I don't
2,
remember his
and 1. Pens down. We are looking for answers starting with Adam.
Gandalf.
Incorrect. Coy.
Legolas, beginning a friendship for the ages.
That was sweet. Incorrect.
Adorable.
Correct, right?
I didn't know the answer, but it's Legolas.
That is a great guess. You're an answer man. Keaton.
My sexual awakening, Legolas.
All right.
That's a good story.
And Donica.
Legolas.
But was it your sexual awakening?
We can talk about that later if you want.
We can talk.
Okay.
Oh, I
Next
guess it
question,
was.
question.
Well,
They
you
didn't
go
say
ahead.
character.
DC. In which Batman film are Penguin and Catwoman the villains? It's kind of a shame it's not
I'll
everywhere.
give you Doc until you played the first Penguin in 1966, right?
I'm giving
Says what
myself.
Batman film?
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. You got it. Rock. First answer from Coy.
Timmy Burton's Batman Returns.
That is correct. We got.
I saw her first.
Timmy Burton's Batman Returns.
That is correct. Keaton.
He prefers Timothy. Batman Returns.
That is correct. Mark Donica.
Batman Returns.
To take the lead, yes.
Batman Returns.
That is correct. All right, all correct
Pee Wee
answers
Herman's in
across
Batman
the
Returns.
board.
Batman Returns, you talk about my sexual awakening. Seeing Christopher Walken's hair like that for the first time. We go to
Max.
question number 7 in round 1. This is in the category of the MCU. This is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Which Avenger makes a cameo in a post-credit scene in The Incredible Hulk?
I know this one.
I know, but you were just talking about
Can you
that.
repeat
I
the
know.
question?
That is a
All right,
JT
we
roll,
have
and I'm
JT roll.
happy to do it.
One repeat.
Sorry.
Which Avenger
I
makes
told
a
you
cameo
that was the
in a
one that I need to
post-credit
because that
scene
one's the one
in
I
The
know
Incredible
the
Hulk?
least of.
It's pretty good.
Anyway,
I wasn't listening.
give it a rewatch. Give it a rewatch.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens are down. Answer starting with Mike Carlson.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, Tony Stark. That is correct.
He said he was Iron Man.
That's
Yep.
That was a
right.
weird glitch.
Keaton.
They had to cut
Iron
somewhere.
Man.
That is correct.
Tony Stark / Iron Man.
That is correct. Mark Donica. Adam.
Tony Stark.
That is correct. And Coy.
Tony Stark not as Iron Man.
I put Iron Man 27.
Oh, look at that.
That's not wrong.
True, it's just Tony.
We're going to accept that.
Well,
All
now
right.
it
But
could
he
be
is Iron Man.
Thunderbolt Ross,
Across the
too.
board, 8
Yeah, but he's not an
questions.
Avenger.
Yeah, that's
Of
true.
Harry
That's true.
Potter film.
He did say
Harry
Avenger.
Potter.
Harry Potter, I think it's the first
What
one.
was the name of the defense against the dark arts professor in Prisoner of Azkaban?
Is that a class that you would take? You seem more like you enjoy the dark arts.
I would actually be teaching that class.
would
to be
too.
honest with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Best teacher.
1. I need pens down. And we begin with Keaton.
I got the wrong movie. But I wrote Gilderoy Lockhart.
That is
Three.
incorrect. That is
Three.
incorrect.
I don't know who that is either.
Please, Mark Donica.
Goose egg. I got nothing.
All right.
No!
Adam, hello.
The one with the wand.
That,
No!
Come on,
would have
guys.
worked for me, but the judges disagree. Coy.
Umbridge, maybe?
No!
Incorrect. Mike Carlson.
I just wrote Snake.
Yes.
Keaton knew the answer. Did not write it down in time. The dark arts have hit. The
David
Innergeekdom
Thewlis,
and the
come on.
crowd is rambunctious after seeing the whole crew
This
miss
class
that
is
one. We have 2
ridiculous.
questions left in round 1. And your next category is in the world of Star Trek. The world of Star Trek. Who plays Nyota Uhura in the rebooted Star Trek movie series? Ken, do you like how I nailed the pronunciation?
Oh, I don't want. I hate. God, I'm sucking on names right now.
Knocked it out of the park.
What's her name?
5.
I'm gonna do G2.
I-
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Three.
G2 rule.
Right,
One more time,
second
sorry.
JTE rule for Keaton, which means unfortunately for you, Mark, you're going to have to ask the question again.
Man, I know there are so
I just
many
wanted to hear you
characters,
pronounce
but
it again, really.
I know.
Happy to do so. Who plays Nyota Uhura in the rebooted Star Trek
Damn.
movie series?
Don't remember her name.
You'll get it one day.
Flawless victory.
Friendship. 5, 4, 3.
I can't remember her real name.
And
Nope.
1. We need answers starting with Mark Donica.
Zoe Saldana.
Avatar.
That is
Zoe
correct for 7
Saldana.
points there. Wow, look at that. Adam.
Zoe Saldana.
That is correct. Coy.
I wrote Guardians of the
I
Galaxy.
couldn't remember her name.
She is in that. You are wrong. Mike Carlson.
Zoe Saldana.
That
I was
is
going through
correct.
names
And
too, and I
Crossroads
went with like V and
Avatar.
X and Y, and
Yeah, that's how I felt out,
didn't
but I
go to
could not
Z.
think of her name.
That's right.
They
She
knew
was
the movie.
I was like,
Yes, they knew the movie.
Didn't know the actress.
Also in Britney Spears' first movie.
That's
was that,
very
is that,
true.
I believe that is
She
Crossroads.
wasn't Britney
The
Spears.
last
Crossroads?
one.
Yes.
Forget.
Make that a whole match
Wasn't
onto
Justin
itself.
Long in there too?
Guys,
No, he
final
was- oh, he
question
was.
in this
Yes, he
round.
was.
Final question
You're
in this
right.
round. It is mixed bag.
Oh, it could be anything.
Could be
Oh my
anything.
God.
Anything from anywhere, including those little cashews that you hate so much, but you have to eat because you reached in and grabbed them. According to Yoda, what matters not?
You know, I wasn't a fan of cashews as a child, and I hate to say they have grown on me.
That's a sign of getting old.
I prefer a Werther's
5,
original.
4.
Can I repeat the
3.
question?
We've got Mike Carlson with a repeat of the question. Yes. According
This-
to Yoda,
This is a very
what
broad one.
matters not?
I mean, it seems like it, but it's really not.
Until about 8 p.m.
Right. When you get your insurance,
What
I go
matters
for
not?
6 o'clock.
I'll put on SEAL Team, and then I'll get some warm
5,
milk, and then I'll call it a
4,
night.
3,
I
2,
don't
and
know.
1. We need answers starting with Adam.
Size matters not.
That is great. Pretty good Yoda there too.
Yep.
Coy.
No.
Trying.
Yep.
'Cause
Damn
there's
it.
none.
Well,
There's
you
even
tried,
right,
but failed. All right, Mike Carlson.
I just wrote fear.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, too.
You're
but,
right, it is
wrong.
size.
Keaton.
Because they even got that freaking shirt at Disneyland that says size matters
They
now.
won there, so at the end of the first round,
Best spin, real talk.
we have
Size
got
matter
a
not.
tie game between Mark Donica and Adam Halal.
Judge me by my
7
size,
points
do
for the
you?
lead. Mike Carlson, the answer man, nice, sitting in a nice position at 6. Coy, 5, and Keaton
close,
rebounded late to get up to 4 points.
And can I say this? Look, most of them got the Yoda quote wrong. Every one of their answers would have been a fine quote in The Empire Strikes Back. Fear, worry, the other one, they would have been good.
Trying.
Just the power, it's a good thing to not worry about all of those things, but size matters not. However, points do as we get into round 2, also known as the wheel round, because luckily Copster still keeps quarters in his wallet for some reason.
That's a funny joke, but I took it from a homeless man before the show.
Adam,
is
how
the-
long
Now
have you
that-
played the game before? Mark has not. You want heads or tails?
Now that sounds like Ken.
Tails.
Tails. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm nervous about you catching
I
it.
Got
probably
a
won't.
home in your heart.
Not even close. What did it land on?
Heads.
It's a head.
You can
and
confirm it.
Mark Donica, no need to. You're as trustworthy as heels can possibly be. So, Mark Donica, now you have the option. Would you like to spin or defer?
I'm gonna spin.
He's going to spin and make our
Start
lives a
taking
lot
him off,
easier.
I
off
like
the
that.
We could
board.
have gone all the way down the board if Mark Donica doesn't bravely step up and
Yeah.
say, I am spinning this wheel.
I'll tell you what, though, that was a quarter, and I'm going to need it for laundry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We can definitely make sure that you are well laundered, and we're going to get all of your gloves washed. There we go.
That was a powerful spin. I enjoyed that spin from Donica there. Fan of this young man's work. Even
Round
though
and
he's
round it goes.
Too nice of a human.
And it has landed on what? It has landed on MCU. Mark Donica, how confident are you?
You're gonna spin again, or
I
you're
was
He's
gonna
going to
say-
respin. He's going to respin.
There was a
One
button
of those
in there.
situations where
I
it's
think
like,
Donica
do you
just
know it
wanted
a
to spin
little,
again.
or
It could've been
But it
anything.
was
He
the
just wanted to show off
MCU,
that
so
muscle.
that I feel like that would
And
be
it
a
has
little bit more
landed
easier
on-
than just Marvel.
It's true.
In general.
And we always got Potter.
Donica, maybe
And that's the thing
regretting
is-
that spin a little bit.
Yeah.
None of them got the Harry Potter question, but I think she set up to get
All right, you have
more
the
than the
category of
rest.
Harry
Because she
Potter
knew who it was.
Destiny.
She
just
just
wrote the wrong movie.
name. Yeah.
3 questions. Mark Donica, here you go. First question. What is the giant tree that moves and thrashes
The Whomping
Weasley's
Willow.
flying car in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Which is actually,
Willow.
That is correct
There you
for 2
go.
points.
it's frightening at Universal
No
Studios. They do a good
hesitation.
job with the
They're
Whomping
naming
Willow.
trees
Oh,
in
yeah.
Potter?
Yes.
Wow.
The Forbidden Journey.
Second question.
Right.
What makes up the core of Harry's wand?
Dragon Heartstring.
It's funny. Incredibly
It might be a Dragon Heartstring.
A lot of them are geeks. 5.
Just came out of the back of my
Or
head.
it's a feather.
Phoenix Feather.
That is correct.
It's a, I was
2
like, I knew
points.
it's a feather,
You know,
but
I
I couldn't
doubted him
remember
when he
what
spun away from
feather.
MCU. I doubt
Right.
no more.
Third and final question in this category. What was the name of Hermione's cat in Prisoner of
Crookshanks.
Azkaban?
Multiple
Crookshanks.
choice. Multiple choice.
Crookshanks.
A. Crookshanks. B. Scabbers. C. Trevor. D. Errol.
Crookshanks.
That is correct for a point.
Next
Good
question. Has
showing
anybody
there.
ever named a cat Trevor? We
Maybe.
don't think so.
I know of a Crookshanks.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yes,
Next up will be Adam. Adam, you are up.
He's going to spin,
You
Ken.
can spin. You're
Defer
gonna
no
spin.
more. Here comes Halovac. Got to follow a 5-point impressive round
Spin it in.
from Donica. Round and round the wheel goes, and it lands on.
DCEU
It has landed on
movies.
DCEU, and Ken, it appears that
I
Adam
think
is
he was-
walking
yeah,
right
I was gonna
back to
say,
the
I think you're gonna
microphone.
take
He
it.
is
There's
ready to
only
answer some
so
questions in the world of the
a few
DC
of those
Extended
movies,
Universe.
All right.
You maybe got a
3
50-50
questions.
chance of getting
And your
more.
first one is, what was the name of the member of the Suicide Squad with fire-based abilities?
Diablo.
Diablo.
Burnt myself cooking a steak.
You got it. You're Latino. Come on, you got it.
Get into 5.
El Diablo.
4.
Multiple
Multiple
choice.
choice.
We can do that. Is it A, heat wave?
No,
B,
as soon as he
fire
hears it, he's gonna be like,
C, Diablo? Or D,
Yep.
fire Diablo? Give him a point.
That is correct for a point.
it's just there,
Yeah,
but it's like
yeah.
clouded by other
Your
information
next
that you have in your
question.
head.
Who plays Steppenwolf in the movie Justice League.
I don't know the guy's name.
That is
Give
correct.
it to!
Oh, it's Mance Raider of
Ken Hines.
Okay, now this,
He was
if
on
gets
Game of
this,
Thrones,
he's
I
going to
think.
tie the round that was just put up in the Harry Potter category by Mark Donica, Adam Hellevak, to tie your competitor at the top.
That's like
12.
movie news knowledge right there.
In Batman v Superman, Jimmy Olsen is an undercover operative from what government organization?
CIA.
CIA.
2 points!
2 points. Both
It was
of
at
them
the
5
film.
point rounds to keep
Which it
pace.
shouldn't have been Jimmy
All right,
Olsen in
next
the
up
first place
is
because
the
they already
answer
had.
man. Mike Carlson, do you want to spin?
What was her name?
No.
No, he is.
They had a
deferring
female
the spin
Olsen
to
in
Coy
Man vs.
Jandreau.
or Man of
Man
Steel.
Steel.
It was
Coy,
like
do you
Jenny
wanna spin?
Olsen.
He's
Like they
got
should
the
have just
shirt off. I
kept
think
it that
that
way.
means yes.
We don't need a Jimmy.
Seems like Mike Carlson didn't want to spin ever.
No. All right, you saw the arms in action there and the tank top
Yeah.
wearing Coy.
Boy,
and
and
the-
Crunch Gym membership.
Yep.
Is that
Gonna
still
get
a
that
thing?
into you? Oh, heroes.
It has landed on
It's pointing to
heroes.
heroes,
Ken
so-
Coy Jander fancies himself a hero.
Was that
and I think
Indiana
that he's going to
Jones on
stay with
there?
this
Looked
one.
like
Coy,
it,
is
yeah.
that indeed your choice? He's going with heroes.
Yeah,
He's
good.
going
Right.
with heroes.
I don't think we've
All
gotten to see
right, you're
this
going to
yet.
get 3 questions
No, I don't think so
in
either.
the
Oh, maybe we have.
category of heroes. First one.
So many.
In Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, what word does Spock communicate during his mind meld with McCoy?
Multiple choice.
Quibbler? I don't remember.
Thanks. B. Forget.
Remember.
C. Remember. D. Forgive.
C. Remember.
Forgive.
Incorrect. We have chance for steals here. Your answer should be written, starting with Mike Carlson.
Remember.
That is correct for a point. Keaton.
Remember.
That's correct for a point.
Remember.
Donica got a point. Remember. Remember.
Dang.
That was a big
What?
steal.
That's
grab.
huge for all of them.
Everyone steal.
Bless you.
Everyone remember the
Bless
answer
you.
except for Coy Jandreau. What's that going to do to his chances
you.
just to survive to
She's
round 3
allergic to
and
that
beyond?
question.
Please forgive.
All
No,
right.
I got it right.
Next question. Category
I said remember.
of heroes.
After the
Who
question.
is the first of the Fellowship to offer to accompany Frodo to Mordor
Sam.
after Gandalf?
I feel like I know, but I'm afraid it's a trick.
5, 4.
Samwise?
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Incorrect. We're looking
Movie's
for
Legolas?
steals here, starting with Carlson.
Aragon?
That is correct.
Dang.
2
boy.
points steal. 2 points steal. Keaton.
I just really stuck on him since middle school, Legolas.
Incorrect.
Can't get him out of her head.
Not a bad plan. Mark Donica.
King of Men, Aragorn.
That is correct. 2 more points. Mark Donica. Adam Halab, excuse me.
Aragorn.
That is correct.
Damn.
We have got a corn corner at the top.
Wow.
And Mike Carlson,
Jandrew's
by not
just
wanting to ever spin the wheel,
widening that
has
gap.
gotten 3 points.
All
So
right. Coy.
So-
Pressure is on because
Should've-
if for
should've
whatever reason
respinned.
Danica and Halavic
Apparently.
get 4 points for the steal,
Damn.
you would have to pack up your things, put on your shirt again, and leave. All right, final question.
Say it nicely.
The category of heroes. What does Han Solo say after shooting the radio on the Death Star's detention level in
Boring
Conversation
conversation
anyway.
anyway.
If you don't know this, man, you're out. Sorry, Coy. Later.
I love when he does that.
5,
Multiple choice.
4. All right. A, boring conversation anyway. B, couldn't understand him anyway. C, it's going to get worse anyway. D, yes, I bet you have.
But it's A.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
That
There you
is
go.
correct for a point.
There you go.
Needed that one. Boring conversation anyway. So a big round for Donica and Halavic and Carlson, and it wasn't their round.
No,
Coy
I
with a
didn't.
point,
I appreciate it. I'm
though,
glad I
and
got it.
stays alive here. So now we go back to Mike Carlson. Do you want to spin now?
I do not.
He defers.
Dang.
to
Okay,
Keaton,
pick
who
up what's
has
left.
To spin.
All right, so here
Has to
comes
spin.
Keaton. And
Strategy from
Play
Carlson.
from behind.
I
It works for team action sometimes.
You can't pin the man
That's what
down.
she
He
said.
thinks outside the box.
Carlson with 3 points without spinning. Why would you want to shake things up?
I
Don't
agree.
fix it if it ain't broke, Ken.
Yeah, absolutely. Keaton
Broke
with her
Ken.
first spin here.
Here comes Keaton. That's her first ever spin at the wheel, and it's a
First
good one.
spin.
Going around and around.
Oh, I get it.
goes. And it has landed on
Oh no.
Lord of the
No.
Rings.
She doesn't want
want to
it.
stick with that
Nope.
category.
How many could
Legolas.
Legolas possibly involve himself in those questions?
Yeah, don't do it. Just keep going.
She's
going
gonna.
to respin.
She's moved
Yeah.
on from
Respin.
Orlando
All right.
Bloom. Get a life, bud.
I was the same way. I had like a bunch of like as soon as Lord of the Rings came out, I had like a Legolas thing at school with a,
Even better. Even
Yay!
better.
Spinner.
But
What do you want?
She can't,
She can pick anything.
She
here.
can't-
Pick
she can't do it,
anything
like-
here. What
Can't-
do you want to pick? Harry
Oh,
Potter.
Eaton, you have selected.
I think
with
they
Spinner's
can
choice,
when
Harry
it's that
Potter.
many
All the categories
people.
on the wheel. You went with Mr. Potter.
Don't do that.
Harry
Question:
Potter.
Ken Knapsack. He likes cheese.
That's exactly.
First question:
Because then that
What
would leave so
kind
many
of
empty
dragon
spaces on that wheel.
must Harry face
kind of what?
in the first Tri-Wizard Challenge?
Horse
Harry Potter
short
and the
snout.
Goblet of
What is it?
Fire.
Angry.
Hungarian horned
Give her
That
2
one,
points.
yeah.
More
Yeah.
points there for Kate.
Whatever
Wow.
Tim said when we were at
Alright,
the Warner Brothers
Next
studio.
question. Peter Pettigrew, former friend to Harry's father and Sirius Black, who betrays them by turning to Voldemort, can transform himself into what kind of
Scabbers.
Scabbers.
rat.
All right.
2 more
Turn the
points.
stupid yellow
right.
rat
Keaton
yellow.
making a wise selection with her spinner's choice.
not a real-
Somewhere Orlando Bloom is throwing up in his
Spell
mouth
now, either.
just a little bit, watching the action unfold. Your last question in round 2, Keaton. Who played Cedric Diggory, the student
Robert
who was killed near
Yeah.
the end of the
Robert
Goblet of Fire?
Pattinson.
You got
Oh
it.
my god, I'm just. It's the lights. It's the lights. Can I. Are you gonna count me down?
Multiple
we
choice.
want that choice.
I know it. Multiple choice. Just give me multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Nicholas Hoult?
No.
B, Robert Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson. Damn.
Yeah.
She didn't need all the options.
But you know
I
what?
don't know what is my problem.
It happens all the
That
time. I
is
got you,
not
girl. I
a
couldn't
bad
remember until you
round
started
there,
saying
Mark.
Rob, and I'm like, yep,
Pace.
Robert
It
Pattinson.
puts the pressure on Cole.
The lights.
That's right. So it does appear that
Goddamn
she is
names.
going to be moving
There's
on
so
to
many
round
names.
3. Mike Carlson.
Everyone's got
Unfortunately,
one.
you are not able to
know.
decide
Three.
spin any
It's
longer.
ridiculous.
You're going to have to do the walk. The green
He's so
mile.
casual.
Carlson taking his time. Either it's a confident stroll or he has diarrhea. Okay, Mike Carlson. We hope he doesn't break the wheel. And that's might need
Oh, boo. It needs to go
Little
around.
more.
Price is Right rules.
a little grease than that. There we go.
All right, it's doing a full
With that
rotation.
Spin.
A little effort
adorable.
possible, and the category is it's MCU.
That's right up his alley.
Okay, Mike Carlson, with perhaps the worst spin we've ever seen in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, has somehow landed on a category he feels fairly confident in. That would be the Marvel
MCU.
Cinematic Universe.
All right. First question. You get 3 here. Opponents, get your steals ready if you feel that you got it. All right. First one. In the Avengers: Age of Ultron, what make of car was Tony Stark driving at the end of the movie?
Multiple choice.
All right. Lamborghini. B. Ferrari.
An
C,
Audi.
Mercedes. D. Audi.
Mercedes?
That is incorrect. We're going to be looking for steals here, starting with Coy.
Audi, I think it was an R8.
We'll take Audi. That's a point. Keaton.
Thought it was Ferrari. That's what Spider-Man likes to do.
That's
Come on, Audi.
incorrect there. Mark Donica.
Audi.
Why?
That is
Because I love
correct. Adam.
With Lambo.
Oh, right. Donica has taken the lead.
That's right. In Mike Carlson's category, Mike Donica has somehow gotten
Such
just
a
ahead of Hallowback for the King of the
deep
Mountain. As of right
question.
now,
Yeah,
still
you would
on
have to
that
like
side.
really pay attention.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
a really
but that's still
technical
there. Good
question.
point. He needed that. Second question. Second question for Mike Carlson. What was the name of the group of soldiers who fought alongside Captain America in World War II in Captain America, the First Avenger?
The Howling Commandos.
That is correct. 2 points.
That's where the Growling
2 points
Commandos
there.
came from. Duh.
Final question. Final question.
Learning.
How does the Hydra sleeper
I should really
agent-
watch that movie
Agent
again.
Jasper Sitwell meet his end in Captain America: Winter Soldier?
He's ripped out of a car by the Winter Soldier
I will.
onto a freeway.
Yeah.
I'll accept that answer.
We
yes.
can certainly
Oh, yeah,
accept
that one
That's
guy
a hell of
that
a
was on,
2 point
Agents
comeback.
of
It's, a
S.H.I.E.L.D.
scary, it's
Yeah.
a scary ending for him.
Yeah, we needed scary ending. We needed to put the emotion in it to get the full 2 points. And Ken, you look at the scoreboard. Each and every one of even Coy Jander, who's the most experienced competitor as of right now, knew something and had something to contribute in round 2 as we move into round 3.
Absolutely, it's important he is still alive. Let's move on to round number 3. All right, here we go. Coy, you're up first. The pressure is on you because of your point total of 7. You need to get every question here. You chose number 15. Number 15 category is Lord of the Rings. Of course it is. 2-point question. What main character do we see get married in The Return of the King?
Aragorn.
Aragorn?
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Incorrect, Samwise.
Then is it
Gamgee
Sa-
married
I was gonna say
Rosie
Samwise in my head, but I was like,
Arwen
but
did
is
not
it
get
Sam?
married.
I
I thought he was already married, like when they came back to it.
Andrew,
but okay.
Crazy Coy,
I still have
you
yet to
been
see
eliminated
all of Return
from
of the King.
Fatal Five.
I think Return of the King is
Goodbye
probably
to
my
Coy
favorite.
Andrew, but great
do like the
theatrics as
fellowship
always just
though.
was not his day. Hell of a competitor here in the Innergeekdom. And we move on to somebody making their rookie performance here today in the Innergeekdom, and that is Keaton. Marky Keaton, for your first question in the 2-point category, you chose number 10.
Harry Potter.
Corresponds to DC movies.
Damn.
DC movies. In the film Batman Begins, what did the homeless man stop Bruce Wayne from throwing into the fire?
His coat.
It's a nice coat. It's a nice coat.
It's a nice coat.
Don't do that. It's a nice coat.
His coat.
His Batman mask?
3. That is incorrect.
Correct.
Incorrect.
Looking for his coat.
His coat.
It's a nice coat.
It's a nice coat.
All right. Next question.
All right, your next category, you chose number 11. Not sure if that's a special number to you, but it worked out okay because your category is Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
And my English accent continues to improve, Ken.
Fine wine.
Your question. What is the name of the hippogriff that Harry saves from execution being
Buckbeak.
prisoner of Azkaban?
Buckbeak.
Because I rode the roller coaster
All right,
at
and that is going to get
so
her
You're
within
welcome.
3
He didn't want to write it, and I was like, I want to write it. And he's like, okay, fine.
so
All
motion
right, so
sickness.
that means we go to Mike
didn't sleep all
Carlson
night, and
with
first thing we
13
rode
points.
was
He's
that
sitting here. His questions
crazy
are 8,
Hogwarts
3, and
escape
4. Your first
ride
one, your
adventure
2-point question
challenge.
correspond to the number 8. That category is
That one.
Back to the Future.
Yes!
Back to the Future.
Cobster is going crazy behind the scenes.
Finally.
2-point question. What is the name of Doc Brown's dog in 1985?
Einstein.
Yes, it is Einstein at
That
that
is
time.
correct for 2 points.
It's Copernicus
Carlson
when he
knows
goes
his
back
beat
to
to the F.
55.
Absolutely.
Yes, but this is
absolutely. So,
1985.
now we
Should have
go
went
to
55
Keith.
though.
We have a
Einstein.
3-point.
It's a 5-point question.
My apologies.
You should
5-point
have.
question coming your way.
Okay, Keaton.
They're
this
saving
is
that
your
one for
last
later.
chance to get points in the Innergeekdom
For Roka. For him to miss.
match here. Donica has a 3-point lead on you. If you get this one right, you will not only gain 5 points, but you will gain the lead at least for the moment. You selected number 6 for your
Come on, girl.
5-pointer.
Star
And
Wars.
that corresponds to weapons, tech, vehicles, and magical objects.
Ooh.
It's
And
vague.
Say what?
Especially for a
it's,
5-point
weapons,
question,
tech,
too.
vehicles, and magical objects.
One more time.
Your 5-point question
Oh, God.
might sound familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
Name 2 of the 3 Deathly Hallows from the Harry Potter series.
The invisible cloak and the elder wand.
The Elder Wand. The cloak.
And the Philosopher's Stone.
There you go. Well, no,
No,
it's
the Resurrection Stone.
That is
I
Incorrect.
have that
It's the
as
Resurrection
Incorrect,
that
but
is incorrect.
that's not correct. That's not
incorrect.
correct.
We're looking for Elder Wand was correct.
Resurrection Stone, but it is the Philosopher's Stone. They're not,
You can use a challenge if you want.
but I want to challenge that.
Okay.
All right, we do have a
He's gonna
challenge.
It
It should, in my opinion, it should
It
have
should
been
be
the Philosopher's Stone,
or the Philosopher's Stone.
but it wasn't.
But it's
she
the
should have won with the
resurrection
invisibility
stone.
cloak.
Keaton's challenge, a well-challenged question, and Ken, our answer up here officially. is we cannot award the 5 points to Keaton simply because it is not known also as the Philosopher's Stone. It is, in fact, the Resurrection Stone. Here's the biggest heartbreak of the whole thing. During the challenge, Keaton reiterated to us that she also knew the Invisibility Cloak, but she went with Philosopher's Stone.
Yep.
So, Keaton, we cannot accept that and
Yeah.
give you the 5 points.
Fair.
So, unfortunately, you will
It's
not
fair.
be leaving here today as the winner of this fatal 5-way Innergeekdom match.
But you have been eliminated today. On a plus side,
She did good though.
So if no one
hell of a
passes
performance.
18, she
on
would
a
have
plus
won.
side, Keaton, I now
Yeah.
know more about Harry Potter than I did 5 minutes ago. All right.
And
All
now,
right.
See,
Ken, we
it,
go
it
back
should have
to
been, though. In
Mike
the story,
Carlson.
it should
Mike
have been the
Carlson.
Philosopher's
As
Stone.
like a
Carlson, your
full circle.
second
Should have been. It would have been
number, you chose
perfect.
number
I
3.
don't know why they went with a different
That
stone.
corresponds to the category of
Because they can.
scores and soundtracks.
Here we go.
Scores and soundtracks. The 3
It's always
point
songs
question,
with
it will give
words,
you the
though.
lead. Who composed the score for Star Trek II: The Wrath of
Jerry
Khan?
Goldsmith?
I think you're right.
Come on.
4, 3.
Come on.
Jerry Goldsmith.
Great guess, but incorrect.
Damn.
Looking for James Horner, the late great
James Horner!
So we
Did
are
he
now
did the
going
first
to
one?
He probably-
Adam.
yeah,
Adam
he
sits
probably
with
did the first one.
15 points. He has not had a question yet.
All right, Adam, your question. Selected number 2 for your 2-point question. And that corresponds to movie release dates.
Movie release
You can. Adam, your question. What 2 MCU films were released in 2015?
Avengers: Age of Ultron and Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah.
That is correct for 2
You knew that way quick.
Yeah.
Take the lead. We go back to Mike Carlson. Mike Carlson, your
He was
final
working on a lot of
5-point
those movies,
question
so-
is number 4. The category is Star Trek.
I had to think about it
Star
for a second. I'm
Trek.
like, okay, this came out this
5-point question.
Needs this to stay in the game, Ken. How's his bladder doing?
What was Spock's mother's name?
Winona Ryder. But I don't remember her character name.
5-point round gets
Maud.
here, but
Mira? I don't know.
Multiple choice decision.
Sissy Spacek.
5,
Nancy?
4, 3.
Marie.
Savikia.
No, incorrect.
It's a good
But
guess.
I'd like to read
It's
that
his
fan
mother's
fiction
name.
well.
She was
Why'd
a
you say
human, I
that
know.
name?
Yeah, Botanicus himself, Mike Carlson, has been eliminated. I tell you, it was my choice, but that was a great first-time performance here in the Schmoedown from Carlson.
It certainly was, Ken. We're looking for Amanda Grayson.
Martha.
his
Amanda
name?
Grayson.
I guess
All
she
right.
was the human in that equation?
Yes.
Not really sure. We're going to move now to Mark Donica. It's between Mark Donica and
Donica.
Adam
Here.
Hallebeck.
First question for him. He chose number 1. That category is the MCU. 2-point question. Who voiced the rock creature Korg in Thor Ragnarok?
Taiki Waititi.
Waititi.
That is correct for
Waititi.
2 points. Back to Adam.
Adam Hallebeck, you now find yourself trailing once again for your 3-pointer. You selected Joe Theismann's number 7, and up here that corresponds to the DCEU. No one's ever thanked God for the DCEU before, but that
That
can
is
change
very
here
true.
today. Your question is, what member of the Suicide Squad was killed by the exploding implant as he tried to escape?
That would be Adam Beach's Slipknot.
Yeah, Slipknot.
Oh,
3
that's
points
right.
for Adam Hallebeck.
Danny,
He's back on top.
There, back
I was
to
like,
Adam.
they had the braids in his hair. I couldn't remember
Going
his name.
back
But
to
yeah, Slipknot.
Mark Donica.
See, Keaton, you would've
chose
lost
number
anyway, so it's
9.
okay.
Number 9. Considering you once co-hosted Jedi Alliance, you're gonna like this because it's Star Wars.
Hey, that's what the category
I
of the
should
show that
listen
he
to
talks
Jedi
about.
I
Alliance.
don't want to touch the port.
All right.
You don't want to touch the floor.
This is your a 3-point question to take the lead and put the pressure on Adam. In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, what was the name of the Mon Calamari admiral that was
Oh,
in charge
Admiral
of
Raddus.
the
Yeah.
rebel ships?
This is Admiral Radis.
Absolutely, voiced by the great Steven Stanton. Paul Casey plays him in the costume Admiral Radis for 3 points.
I knew that one. Goddamn Felicity Jones. Why
pressure
can't
back.
You still
on
lost your
Adam.
belt, Ken.
Your final question
Okay.
will be a 5-point
Sure
question
did.
administered by Mark Ellis. If you win, it goes back to Mark. If you miss, our winner of this Fatal 5-Way qualified match will be Mark the Enforcer Donica.
Adam, whole lot of preamble to this match. Fiery competition, and now it could come down to this question. For 5 points, you selected number 14. That corresponds to the trilogy of movies known as
Lord of
The
the
Hobbit.
Rings. Damn. Damn.
Your
I had a great
question
time today. Thank you for having me.
Other than Thorin, besides Thorin, name 4 of the 12 remaining dwarves
Damn.
in Thorin's company.
Sleepy,
The Hobbit film.
Dopey, Grumpy,
One more time to take
Happy.
a second
Duck,
on this one.
and Happy.
Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia.
Are those your official
That
guesses?
is
answer? Because I
incorrect, which means our winner today,
Man,
his first
killer.
match ever,
Killer question.
The Enforcer Donica! Wow!
What a win! What a game!
All the
I mean,
newcomers did so
every
good, though.
competitor came to play here today, Ken. You know, after you have a
No one
round
got
one, it was
eliminated
clear
in the
that every
first
competitor
round.
knew their stuff about
Or
something.
the
I don't
There
know,
was
I
some
don't
went
think-
for some interesting choices
Yeah,
on
that's
round
true, because
two.
they weren't
It
as
paid
far
off. There was a lot
apart
of
to
stealing
where
going
it
on. Maybe the
wouldn't
record for steals we
So
ever
that's
had in
good.
round 2. And then Donica really shining strongest when it
'Cause they
matters
got
the
enough
most in
points
round
to
3.
carry them
You know
on.
what I got to tell you? A lot of great performances here today, some debuts that were memorable. We've got some players that are here to stay. I hope they keep coming back for more. And I got to tell you, we're going to see what Coy has to say. He's been in a bit of a slump since his great debut. Let's see if he has
His debut was a free-for-all, and it wasn't that great.
Should we hear what they have to
Debut
say now?
in the
We're going to hear
Innergeekdom.
from all of
Sure.
our competitors right
I mean, I
now.
like Koi.
Jen
Koi's good.
Sturger, take it away.
Oh my god, it's so wonderful to be
Jen!
back and here with Mark the Enforcer.
How come he doesn't have to, like,
That was an
spread his legs
incredible-
out to be
incredible
shorter
match
like
you
I
put on
do
out there.
when I stand
That's
there?
exactly what I said I was going to do. I came in to win, and that's what I did. I got paid in
Or he's
victory.
just really tall.
You went back and forth with Adam for a little bit. Were you getting a little nervous in that last round?
Not at all. Not at all. He got
He's
some of the
probably
categories
really
that,
tall.
if it came down to me, I would be happy to miss. Let's put it that way.
Were there a few categories out there that you were a little intimidated by?
I gotta say, having the point leader advantage let me hear all of the stuff that I wanted to pass me by until my number came up, and it was categories that I was familiar with.
You had quite a few steals though as well. Tell me how that kept you in the game.
You just gotta know this stuff.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
What were you doing to prepare for all of this?
it's
Jen,
all
I
in
like
my
her
brain.
hair.
I didn't need to rewatch any movies or study
just all
or just
there.
be
Maybe
on
because we haven't
Wikipedia
seen
at
her
the
in a
last minute
while.
going,
Yeah,
oh,
we
the
haven't
names
seen
of
her in a
all the
while.
professors of Harry Potter. No, all that stuff's in here.
So now that you won the Fatal 5-Way, what is next for you?
I'm coming for Jason Inman. I'm coming for that championship. It doesn't matter who I'm up against. Whoever wins the next Fatal 5-Way match. Because I came, I saw, and I got paid.
Very good.
With victory.
Well, I'm gonna send it back to you guys.
Hold it right there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What are you doing, Jeff?
What?
Oh. Oh.
I used to do your show on Popcorn Talk. I'm Jeff Snyder.
That's right, I am Jeff Snyder, but more importantly, I'm the team champion of this league.
Oh, God.
Do you know who I am?
No idea.
Okay, cool. Do you think you're good at this game?
I know I'm good at this game. You just saw my performance.
We did.
I did.
You know what?
We think you're very good too.
He's tall.
You know the Lion's Den, of course, right?
I know the Lion's Den.
Okay. If I may, real quick.
Yeah.
Just try to do some measuring here.
How would you feel, maybe if we did a little something with your image to make you Lions Den ready?
Lionsgate.
I don't know. Yeah, how would you
Lionsgate?
feel about maybe joining our faction?
What?
What's it pay?
It pays in prestige. It pays in gold right here. It pays for itself.
No.
Monetary. Nothing monetary.
No.
Just pure knowledge.
No.
This is $500
Don't do it.
worth of stuff.
Be your own
For
man.
glory. I mean, we need an Innergeekdom competitor.
No.
We saw what you did out there today. We were impressed. You tell us. You want to be a part of the den, or you want to stick with the losers out here?
Now, there's two options here. You could answer now, which would be a good answer,
think about it.
and it would be a yes. Or you could maybe, think about it. But I would say probably say yes because
the
this is
offer's
like
not on the table
a
for
big
everything,
thing.
you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
we
yeah.
don't just ask anybody. We got rid of that dope Myers Burnett. We got rid of the dope Andreyko.
Yeah.
You're big and strong, and we like you.
Enough foreplay here. You know, what's your answer? What do you think?
I think we should do a little bit more talking.
Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. We're gonna go. We'll let you enjoy your victory. You sleep on it, big guy. All right? Den out.
That's fair.
I just realized that they got a green screen going on.
Yeah.
What the? I'm here with Adam, who is still visibly fuming after that match. Adam, it came down literally to the last question between you and Mark. What happened?
A lot of things happened. You know, I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little upset. Lions End came in. They recruited a new guy. I've been here 3 times. I've lost 3 times now, always to the last question. Christian, it'd be great if I got more than 48 hours notice. Really appreciate it. I'm not supposed to curse. I'm really pissed. And I definitely want to come back again. Hopefully not another year. Continue competing. And prove that I am one of the better competitors in this competition. It's a little frustrating. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Totally understandable. Were there any categories that you were just like...
Microphone's going invisible.
Why?
Erased.
You know, going into it, I knew that I had some soft spots, but man, I feel like I really crushed it on those other ones, and
Morty, it's your kids.
yeah, it hurts. It
Go do
hurts. It's really
something about your
painful. I'm just,
Or it's
you know,
just...
I'm done. I'm not into it.
Ooh. Poor guy.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mike Carlson. Mike, you were a highly anticipated competitor coming into this. The Schmoedown fans were really excited to see you. Got any messages for them?
Yeah, you're welcome. I know you enjoyed it. So just PayPal me and my email address. I'll post it on Twitter.
We have a Patreon, dude.
No, but don't give it to their Patreon. Give it directly to me, and I'll put info on my Twitter about that. So yeah, you're welcome is all I want to say.
Oh, so what was your strategy going into the wheel round about not spinning? Did you think you could just avoid it altogether? They'd forget about you?
I'll be fully honest. I had a full bladder from drinking a lot of Taco Bell soda, and I didn't want to get up because it was going to disturb the bladder and make me have to go even worse. And that's absolutely what happened by the end. That was my strategy, not to pee all over myself.
Now, going forward, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you. Who would you like to compete against in the Innergeekdom?
There's a lot of great names here. There's a lot of people. Honestly, I don't care. Whenever I have free time, I live like 5 minutes from here. I'll wander down. I'll compete against anyone. I don't care. I'll find a guy over at the Islands restaurant. I'll bring him over here. I'll compete against him. It doesn't matter.
Awesome. Well, it was so great seeing you compete today, Mike. Like I said, highly anticipated. You did not let us down.
Thank you.
Hopefully we see you again soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Keaton, that was a wonderful, wonderful debut. Your first Schmoedown competition and your first Innergeekdom.
Yeah, my first everything.
And you came in with 15 points. That is solid as solid gets.
Yeah, and it should have been more. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Like, when people say the lights get to you, they get to you.
I saw you that first round. You kind of looked like you were kicking yourself under the table. What happened?
I knew it was Remus Lupin. It was one of those things where, like, I would write something down, or, like, it would be right on the tip of my tongue, and then, like, as soon as they would say, okay, answers, I would, like, click in my head what it was.
Goes away.
So, Remus Lupin, with Zoe Saldana, with Sophie Turner, and even with Robert Pattinson. That should have been a 2-pointer for me, and I'm so bummed that I blanked.
But you were hanging with the guys up until that very last round. And then the Harry Potter
She would have made it all the way to the
What
freaking final.
happened?
She technically did.
That's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Hopefully not, but Philosopher's Stone, I just got sloppy. I got excited, I got sloppy, I got cocky because they said it was a Harry Potter question after I'd already lost all hope, when they said it was like a weird kind of,
Yeah, I don't even know what category that was, guys. Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out.
They were like special weapons and magic.
Like, say what?
What?
I don't know. But then as
Gizmos and gadgets.
Harry Potter, I'm like, oh my god.
Aplenty.
I can redeem myself.
Who's its and what's its?
Galore.
Thingamabobs.
I should have said invisibility.
You want
Cloak, I
thingamabobs?
said Philosopher's Stone, and
I've got 20.
Yeah, rookie mistake.
But who cares?
Yep, but it's not
No
the
big
last
deal.
time we're going to
I
see
want
you, right?
more.
You're coming back.
I hope not. I hope you guys have me back. I had a blast and
Bring Disney
I wanna
into
be
the
back. I
Innergeekdom.
redeem myself.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure the fans loved you, and we'll definitely find
There's
out
some
from the
Pete's
Schmoedown
Dragon in
universe
there.
how they feel. So, congratulations on a
dragon.
wonderful first showing.
I'm
We hope to see you
dragon.
again soon.
Awesome. Thank you guys
I
so
swear.
much. See
I
you
think
next time.
Passamaquoddy was a question one time.
Coy,
too.
that was a tough one.
It was hot
Deserves
in there.
to
It was
be.
hot in the robe. It was. It was.
you
it
are
was a
wearing your
heat.
bathrobe.
It was a choice was made, and it wasn't the right one. It wasn't. But I got Marvel right. For my Marvel fans, I didn't miss a Marvel question, so I feel the only solace I have is not missing Marvel. The one solace.
Yeah, that hero's on the wheel. It kind of
I
stuck you that
expected it to
second
be more
round.
narrow, and then the broad spectrum of what
Didn't he
heroes
miss
are out
the
there just
Audi
messed with me.
question?
I wasn't ready.
No, he got it.
You got the
Yeah.
Audi question?
Learn.
Okay.
Well, because it wasn't his question. He got it like
I'm
stealing
gonna watch
it.
Lord of the Rings because apparently Lord of the Rings is
Solid.
my weakness. So I've got 12 hours of quality entertainment and about 10 hours of less quality entertainment, depending on the trilogy ahead of me. So I'm gonna go in positive first, and then I'll finish with those hobbits. But I will watch them because man, that hurts me to not know anything, much less something so important to so many people.
Yeah, and you
It's
have a
true.
message out to the fans.
If
We'll
you
have a
me on your
marathon.
roster,
No.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I will do better.
I can't.
I am better.
Come
I'll
on.
come back
I'll
better.
die.
I'm still here.
We'll
Start with a different
sprinkle
robe next
Willow
time.
in
Different robe,
between.
less robe, less hot.
Can we just watch Willow
Thanks, guys. It was
5
awesome. I had so much
times?
fun. I love this game, so I'll be back.
6
Great.
times?
That's all we wanted to hear.
We'll see you soon.
Well, you see there, Kat. I mean, look, it's classy as you could possibly be. I know that there's some competitors that are very disappointed. A great new star in the Innergeekdom, certainly in Keaton and Mike Carlson, and then Mark Donica. I mean, the guy, he's got class all over him. He seems very confident going into whoever he will be facing in the new Fatal 5-Way matchup. Who wins that to play Donica for the right to compete on the top of the mountain, Mr. Jason Inman?
The Innergeekdom is off and running here in Season 5. You guys, this is what you're doing by supporting us on Patreon, giving these matches, getting new names in here, expanding what we do in our reach. That's because of you. We thank you very much for that. And Mark, you're okay too.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Ken. Make sure you check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Listen to the Schmoedown Rundown on iTunes. And like you said, support the Patreon. So many tiers for your fandom needs. For the Schmoedown, that is Ken Knapsack. I am Mark Ellis. We're off to get our chest waxed. And we'll see you on Friday when I take on
Okay,
Jeff
Ken.
the Insnider. I forgot his last name.
So that was a heck of a freaking Innergeekdom Fatal 5-Way.
Yeah, so much fun. So many great new competitors have joined this league, and I can't wait to see it expand to even more greatness. With great power comes great responsibility.
And you know what? They all played responsibly, except for maybe Coy Jandrew, who was all over the place other than his Marvel. In fact, he was pretty much tailing the pack.
What he needs to do is close himself, meditate on
Yeah.
all of his Innergeekdom stuff, and then come back strong like he did last year.
But Keaton was very, very surprising, just in the sense that she did have a rough start, but she found her footing and ended up stealing quite a few points and ended up being like one of the last 3. And had she gotten that, should have gotten that question, even though I do agree that it was an incorrect answer, had she gotten that with the invisibility cloak and, of course, the Elder Wand, which were easy answers for any Harry Potter fan.
That's true, but also, too, like she said, I mean, you've got these lights on you and you have like, you're thinking about like, oh, I'm going to run out of the clock, and then you have all these things in your head running around and you kind of overthink it.
Right.
All the
but that's
time.
the thing, is she knew the invisibility cloak too.
Right, but she was just overthinking it, and she said something else
and
instead.
that's where that sloppiness, that kind of shoot from the hip mentality does screw you over. But yeah, had she gotten that, she still would have had 18 points, where these boys were battling it out at like 21. And had she gotten that 2-pointer with Lupin, she would have been right there with them. So I think I'd love to see her come back as well.
Definitely.
Other than that, though, seeing the boys battle it out in the final match, and then the Hobbit doing Adam in, I feel you, bro. I gotcha. Slippy, Slappy, Swippy, Swampy, Swanson. I don't know what the hell their names are.
Names either.
But that's the thing, is like sometimes, like Coy said, it's just, it means so much to so many people, but it was not something that meant anything to you. And that's how I feel with Lord of the Rings. I know nothing when it comes to Lord of the Rings. Even when it's an answer I do know, I'll blank on it because it's just
Smog.
It's all Smog, Sorin, Sodomin, Sauron,
Saruman?
There's so many. It's all over the board. It's like it's algebra when it comes to me. Like I just can't do it. Nice coat. It's stuff like that I definitely identify with.
Yes.
That's why I really find these fun. I wish there were more Back to the Future, more Indiana Jones. This one obviously was very heavy in
There
Marvel
was
and
somebody
DC.
that actually posted in the group, the Facebook page group, about bringing in video game movies into it, and I said there was a lot of people that were like, no, but hear me out. I say yes because there are a lot of people who love video games, and I'm granted a lot of the video game movies suck. Yes. They haven't been very good, but there is a following for video games, and the reason why they make them movies is because they're so beloved and stuff. So I would say yes, bring the video game movies into the Innergeekdom.
Yeah, but you don't have like this fever of like people going out in droves to watch video game movies.
True, but it's still a video game movie based off of a game that everybody like plays.
See, and that's where I say like where Disney kind of fits in more than video game movies. Look at D23, the biggest freaking fan expo that Disney does every 2 years. That's true, but that's video games, not video game movies.
That's very true.
So
but
that's different.
They've got that backing of the video games.
I agree, but I think that there's others in line that should join into the Innergeekdom before video game movies.
But I feel like Disney movies already has its place in the regular. I mean, granted, yeah, they take MCU and stuff.
And Star Wars. And
there
Harry
too.
Potter. Like, all that stuff has a place.
It's very true. They could definitely bring Disney. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it just a all animation one. That'd be great.
I think that Disney should cover like a whole bunch of different avenues, obviously, whether it's animation or live action.
Yeah.
Pixar, I mean, they do separate the Pixar and stuff, but I think that's where, if it's Disney, it's anything
It's all
under the vein.
under the umbrella of Disney,
But that's
minus Lucasfilm.
But that's when you get into trouble, because you're like, well, what about Lucasfilm? What about Marvel? What about, Pixar?
It's halfway.
That's where
Pixar,
you do have to separate it, I think.
Yeah, but if you... I guess.
Which it is already.
But I feel like it should just be like underneath the thing.
So Innergeekdom is a hot topic. Always. Like when that whole Bond thing happened, like there were people that were... I agree, like there is not a crazy fever for Bond either when it comes to the movie releases. It does. I agree. It's got its fans. It's got its
and I feel like
diehards.
it kind of has its diehards just the way that Star Trek has its diehards and Star Wars has its diehards.
Yeah, but you don't see the argument that was for that was you don't see James Bond walking around all over the conventions every year at D23 or San Diego Comic-Con or Phoenix Comic-Con or WonderCon.
That's very true. That would probably be a really easy, lazy cosplay that you could totally do at last minute. Just have yourself a drink, shake a nut.
But then everybody will think you're Archer.
There you go.
And that's the thing. It's like it didn't have a place. It's gone. Indiana Jones obviously does have a place. But yeah, I would like to see other things in there before we would get video game movies, because video game movies are pretty, like you said, bad. So it's either
just because they're bad doesn't mean they don't have to be.
Yeah, but people haven't seen them, and then people forget them.
It brings a challenge to the Innergeekdom for those that...
I guess, but it also makes a low-scoring game because people are missing, and that's not as captivating as people getting right answers because
that's very true. But if they put that as like a wheeled slice, that could be one of those, like if you get opponent's choice, and then the opponent
throwing
can...
classics
they'd be
at
like,
somebody
you're getting
who isn't
video
classic.
game movies, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because you know what? I would probably take video game movies because, like, I do know the Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Mario Brothers, and, you got
the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, well, that's where we kind of differ. I've seen them once in theaters, but no, yeah, that's your boat, though. That is where you... enjoy the video game movies are with those Tomb Raider films. Me, not so much. But either way, what did you guys think of the Innergeekdom match? Let us know in the comments below. What did you think of our discussion? Heavily debated topic of discussion for what belongs in Innergeekdom, what doesn't. It's really hard to determine. That's why Christian's the one that has to figure it out. But all in all, thank you guys for watching this reaction. You could like, you could subscribe.
You could do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. We just did a an episode with Under the Capes, and we basically talked about all the success of Late to the Party, as minimal as it is, but still successful, and what we've done with our channel to kind of foster, the growth over the last couple of years. And you can find that and all the information down below at Under the Capes on their website and or their YouTube channel, which they started their YouTube channel, and our talk was the push that got them to start going visual. So that's pretty awesome. But check them out. We appreciate them. Check out the Schmoedown, as always, with the Patreon. They're doing a live event. They're doing a live event in freaking Los Angeles.
See, like, all of this stuff is just coming together, and I'm really excited that it's happening so fast too, because you hear like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. You hear so much thing of stuff that's going to happen, and then it doesn't happen right away, and you kind of lose interest. You're like, oh, well, what is this all for? But no, they're right off the bat, there's going to be a live event, and you got Wild Berries versus Real Rejects,
and you got JTE versus John Roca. So it's a hell of a freaking battle, a dual battle, singles and teams. If you have not been lucky enough to be able to experience these Schmoedowns, man, that is an awesome way for you guys to go in there, and it's going to be full of the pageantry. I can't wait to see it. We probably won't be there just because it's really hard to get to Los Angeles, especially for one night only. And we are saving those days for bigger events that we are, betrothed to be a part of. Like the free-for-all, which is probably coming within the next couple months sometime. But like Adam Hlavik said, thanks for the 48-hour notice. Christian kind of lets us know on the fly. So either way, we don't know when, but we will be at the free-for-all with bells on whenever that is. So either way, thank you guys. And as always, now it's time to say goodbye. Bye.